The following might be a little bit controversial, might be a little bit opposed or opposing to what you've been taught or to what you think, but hear me out still, because it's very, very important. Politics is largely a waste of time, and I mean that sincerely. Now, first and foremost, I need to disclose a couple of things here. I'm actually a member of a political party, a political right-wing party. And that's fine, because I do have a political conviction, and I do have a certain conviction within the right-wing movement, for lack of a better term. And that's why I'm way happier than most people to represent a party, to join a party, and to happily vote for that party whenever there's an election, and at times meet up with the members and hang out and do all sorts of stuff. That's fine. That's not what I'm talking about in this case. So if you have a party that you're adhering to, if you have a political conviction that you're adhering to, whether that's left-wing, center, or right, I mean, obviously, if you're left-wing, I think you're a crazy lunatic, but that's fine. You should continue, of course, being a member of a party and support the party. But you shouldn't involve yourself more than that. That's my thing here, because it's largely a waste of your time and energy. Just hear me out and think about it. Let's say in your country that there is an election today, and a brand new prime minister or president assumes the office and starts implementing changes in laws. Unless it is a military coup d'etat, or unless you live in a dictatorship, or unless there is some sort of extreme bifurcated political environment in which, I don't know, you can make drastic changes to the law overnight, then nothing really is going to change. Nothing is going to change for you. It doesn't matter whether Trump is president in America. It doesn't matter whether Kamala Harris is president in America. I know I'm probably going to get a lot of pushback for this. But what matters is, are you the president of your own life? Are you the prime minister of your own life? Do you assume responsibility and control of your time and energy instead of outsourcing it to someone else who doesn't care about you? Now, this is not a criticism of Donald Trump. This is not a criticism necessarily of Keir Starmer of the UK, although I believe that his politics are crazy, deranged, and lunatic. But it is more of a criticism to those who use their political environment, or not their political environment, but those who use the political environment in the ruling environment, or the ruling class, so to speak, of their country, as an excuse to not work hard on themselves. Because if you are in the UK, you can still work hard on yourself and make money, even though Keir Starmer is prime minister. It's not illegal, as far as I know. By the way, I'm obviously not British, so I can't say what's allowed and not allowed in the UK. And yeah, there's a lot of problems in the UK, but there's also a lot of opportunities. Why do I know that? Because I've heard other British rich people say so. And correspondingly, I bet there were a lot of American millionaires who came to fruition, who made their first million during the Biden administration, which just proves my point. Don't waste your time with politics, because it is a time suck. Unless you're a rich, spoiled billionaire kid, or you've actually, so to speak, made it, and you want to change the world or whatever, then get involved. But by all accounts, mostly it's just a waste of time. It's not going to lead you to anywhere. It's just going to make you point fingers at other people instead of yourself. Because ultimately, you are responsible for your own life. You're responsible for your own energy and time. And also the earning and the revenue generation of your own income streams. That's on you, not the politicians. Yeah, maybe they're introducing new laws and rules and regulations which make it harder and more difficult, but that doesn't mean that it is impossible. Nobody likes to pay more taxes or more fees or go through more paper mill processes and more bureaucracy. But it doesn't mean that it is impossible to make more money or to save your time and energy. Just think about it. Quit wasting your time with politics, accept that the rules are what they are, and make the best out of it. Ultimately, that's what will save your time and energy when you point inwards to yourself. For those who aren't watching, I'm pointing towards myself as an example. And that'll be it for today. If you want to learn more about time and energy protection, go and subscribe to my email list. The link to do so is in the episode description, wherever you're watching or listening to this, and I'll see you later.